Hey everyone, this is John Corley of Plant-Based Life here with another video. Just finished teaching a load of Pilates classes this morning and just done an outdoor training session in Piedmont. Just took a stroll down here, get the harbour bridge behind me before I head off to do some more Pilates classes this afternoon. So very busy at the moment, but look, the purpose of this video is to talk about the scarcity mindset, something that I want you all to avoid if you possibly can. Okay, I read about a study that was done recently where they spoke about this, so if you grew up as a child and you were constantly exposed to, say, your parents or adults around you saying, oh yeah, we don't have enough of this, or we don't have enough for that, or we don't we need to get more things, basically, or we need to aspire to more, or whatever, and not so much being grateful for what you have already. That can have a an effect on your subconscious as a growing child, and as you grow up you can develop what's called the scarcity mindset, where if someone tells you if you do a particular job that you'll only get paid a certain amount, so they could say, right, well, if you become a bricklayer, you could expect to earn up to 90 grand a year, for instance. I've just taken that off the top of my head. I don't know what bricklayers earn. Maybe they earn a lot more than that, but I'm just giving you just an example. So you think in your mind, okay, well, that's the most I can earn. Okay, no it isn't. No it isn't. That's a scarcity mindset. See, you could become an amazing bricklayer, become in demand. People want you to work everywhere, and off the back of that, you could start your own business bricklaying, hire other bricklayers working for you, and before you know it, you could be earning $250,000, right? Now that's the abundant mindset. And this isn't about having more money, okay? Abundance has got nothing to do with money. But one thing that money does give us, it gives us a certain amount of freedom, and it allows us to do a lot of positive things in the world. So we can't look at money as evil, but the one thing you need to get rid of, though, because if you've got a scarcity mindset, if you're going through hard times and you're struggling to pay the bills and you're struggling to keep food on the table, and you keep telling yourself, well, we don't have anything, you're going to think, well, we're never going to have anything. Do you know what I mean? So what you've got to think in the back of your mind is, well, hang on, what about all the things we do have? You've got to be grateful for what you do have. You woke up this morning, if you do have a job, then you've got a job. If you are earning some money, you are earning something. If you've got some bills to pay, well, pay what you can and pay what else later. There's always ways. So a scarcity mindset will limit you in every aspect of your life. So we need to develop an abundant mindset, okay? But it can stem from your childhood, and if you did get that kind of belief from your early childhood, you might need to do something like NLP or some emotional freedom technique or some other type of technique to unblock those thoughts in your mind. But we all suffer from them, all of us. I don't see many people who don't have a scarcity mindset, because as soon as you leave school, school does it. School creates the scarcity mindset. Right, schooling does it, what they'll tell you, yeah, well, you get a certain job, you're only going to earn a certain amount. You can only aspire to this, An abundant mindset is like, you can do whatever, you can earn whatever you want. You can run your own business, you can travel the world, you can run a business from your laptop, and anybody can with the right mindset, but not easy. Nothing's easy, but if it was easy, then everyone would be doing it, right, and just sitting there and doing it. So you've got to work hard. I'm not here being unrealistic. You've got to work hard, but then you don't want to be too realistic either. You want to have big goals. You want to think, right, well, if I'm starting a business, I don't want it to be just one location. I want it to grow in the future, so I'm going to build this one location, so in the future it can be replicated elsewhere. Unless you're just happy to have a small business and let it tick over, and whatever that generates keeps you and your family in food and shelter and everything that you need to live, then that is perfectly fine. In fact, that is really good, because if you can keep your life as simple as possible and as minimal as possible and be happy, that's a perfect life, all right? We don't need everything, we don't need so many things. But an abundant mindset has got nothing to do with having more money or having more things, okay? It's about bringing abundance into your life. A scarcity mindset will bring more scarcity into your life. It's gonna, you know, it's gonna basically make things not as easy to get, like, and make you think all the time you don't have certain things when you do. You know, a lot of the time it's about being resilient as well, making the most of what limited resources you have available to you. I've been doing videos for quite a while on a phone, right, that was cracked in so many places on the screen because I couldn't get a new phone. I've been doing it for quite a while. I've actually recently, my wife has given me her phone and I'm using that now, and I don't know if you guys have noticed the better quality in the video, but yeah, it is a better phone. But look, at the end of the day, you got to make do with what you got. Alright, so I had a cracked phone, so what? You know, it was cracked in a lot of places. I dropped it quite a few times. I can be a bit clumsy at times, you know, but you make do with what you've got, right? You know, like, we don't always have everything we want, and sometimes it's a blessing in disguise not to have everything you want. But don't think of it as scarcity. Think of it as, you know, a gift. Sometimes it will help you, you know, get through hard times. Sometimes if you just be grateful for what you have. Be grateful you woke up in the morning, be grateful that you've got a job. If you're married in a loving relationship, be grateful for that. If you've got beautiful kids, be grateful for that. You know, I mean, these are the important things, you know. You know, if you've got a roof over your head, be grateful for that. If you don't have the car you'd like to have, or you don't have the, I don't know, the big jet-setting lifestyle, or you can't fly all over the world, so what? You know what I mean? But don't put it in your mind that you won't have it. Of course you will. You can have anything you want with the right mindset and putting in the right effort and dedication and having that abundant mindset, okay? And putting in some, you know, putting in some routines in your life and putting a plan together that will get you there, you know? But don't get overly obsessed with plans either, you know? Make a plan, but it'll be a loose plan. Things will change. Things will always go wrong. Especially if you're an entrepreneur or you're someone who's trying to build your own business or whatever, things are always going to go wrong. You've got to have strategies to deal with them when they go wrong, you know, and not respond in an emotional way and make rash decisions, you know. I'm talking to myself here because I've done it in the past. I've made some very emotional decisions based on sudden panic because of things that have happened, and those decisions are never good in the long run. You've got to take a step back from the situation, analyse it for a little while, have a good think about it in a clearer space, go for a walk in nature, think about things, have a think about how you respond. Responses are everything, right? And always respond with a clear head and make decisions with a clear head. Don't make them in times of stress or times of anger or anything like that, okay? And have that abundant mindset and just get that scarcity mindset out of your life, okay? You can have anything you want. Don't think anything's scarce. If you put your hand in your wallet and you've only got $3 and you need $6 or something, be grateful you've got $3. You know what I mean? Some people out there have got absolutely nothing, you know what I mean? They'd give anything for that $3, you know? So yeah, let's get back to an abundant mindset, be grateful for what we have, and always look forward to the future in a positive mindset, as positive as you can. Nothing wrong with negative thoughts, so you can have them as well. They're normal. We all have them. Nobody out there is perfect, but just process them, let them come through, use them to spur you on, and then try and get back to a more positive mindset. Okay, so we've just get rid of the scarcity mindset, build an abundant mindset, and remember, peace, movement, and plants.